A man was arrested on child neglect charges after being accused of crashing his car with 3 children inside the car in South Fort Myers, and then attempting to hide them by throwing them over a fence. Minutes before the crash, a Lee County deputy said they saw Ryder driving recklessly down San Carlos Boulevard heading away from Fort Myers Beach. When the deputy attempted to stop him, Ryder reportedly did a 360 turnaround the patrol car and sped off. The cops did not pursue him to avoid endangering other drivers. Ryder ran to a stranger's house after the crash and threw the children over a nearly 6-foot tall fence to hide before jumping the fence his damn self. A neighbor reported that the children were crying, complaining of head and stomach pain, and one was even vomiting. They were taken to the hospital, checked out, and released. Ryder was arrested on 3 charges of child neglect and cruelty. Investigators have not disclosed his relationship to the children. Okay, now that it's confirmed that the kids are okay, let's talk about this ass clown, because Larry Ryder Jr. really turned the police chase into an audition for America's Dumbest Gladiators. First off, my man wasn't just driving recklessly. He pulled a Fast and Furious donut around the deputy like he was Vin Diesel. If your big plan is to escape the cops, maybe don't do a victory lap around the cop car. Is you trying to get away from the cops, or is you trying to play Ring Around the Rosie? And then he crashed into a ditch, hops out with 3 kids like he just pulled up to a daycare center and thinks, you know what will solve this? Let me throw these poor little babies over a 6-foot fence like bags of laundry. Imagine being those kids, already traumatized by the crash, only to find out dad's plan B is an Olympic qualifying round in child tossing. But the prize ain't no golden medals. The prize is stainless steel bracelets that keep your hands together. One kid even complained of stomach pain. Yeah, because no 8-year-old stomach is designed to clear a backyard fence at 30 miles per hour. Imagine that velocity on an 8-year-old stomach. Damn, that's not neglect. That's an episode of Jackass. This man seen the episode of Jackass, seen Wee Man getting tossed over a pool of piranhas, and said to himself, I got a great idea. The kids gonna love this. And the crazy part is, he actually jumped over the fence after them, like some Dollar Tree Captain America leading his squad into enemy territory. But he wasn't fighting supervillains. He was fighting basic intelligence, and he was losing. If you take a L to basic intelligence, you don't deserve to be in the public by yourself unsupervised. And somebody left Larry unsupervised. Where the mama at? The mama ain't worth a damn. The mama can't be worth a damn. You left your kids with this man? I'll be damned. But here's where it gets even dumber. Who in their right mind decides to do crimes with kids in the car? Like, what kind of logic is that? That's not a getaway. That's a field trip straight to jail. You don't run from the cops with children buckled in the back seat like it's a damn roller coaster. Kids in car seats holding juice boxes while you doing GTA missions? What part of parenting is that? That's not protect and provide, that's traumatize and divide. There's a whole new level of stupid when the children are your alibi and your hostages at the same damn time. Cause now when the cops catch you, and trust me, they always do, you're not just reckless, you're reckless with witnesses. And them witnesses, they gon' talk. Kids be talking, they be talking their ass off. Them kids gon' be happy as hell to snitch on you. You tossed them over a damn fence. Stomach aches and back pains, like yeah, it was him, it was my damn daddy. This man ruined his own life and gave them kids a front row seat to the clown show.
When she and police got right around here, they say they heard a baby crying. They found him face down on the other side of the fence.
This man went from wannabe stunt driver, the backyard circus act, to jailhouse headliner in one afternoon. That's a hell of a resume you got there. But that resume ain't gonna get you no damn job. It's over with. You threw them kids in your damn future over that damn fence. This whole thing reminds me of Jeremy Guthrie, dumbass. Remember him? The dude who got pulled over drunk with 6 kids in the car like it was the magic school bus from hell. Bro had open bottles, rolling around, slurring words, fly undone, kids in the back seat probably thinking they on the worst field trip of their lives. That's the level of stupidity that Larry is on. Because what is with grown men committing crimes with kids in the car? Like damn, can you at least drop them off at grandma's before you decide to ruin your life? And this also reminds me of Regina Castillo's dumbass. You remember her? She the one who straight up stole a car with 2 kids inside. Like who does that? You're not just boosting a ride, you're boosting a daycare. And then when the cops pulled up, she went full Looney Tunes. She's out here clinging to the hood of the stolen car while the kids are still inside. You can't make this up. 2 kids in the back like, ma'am, This is not how Uber works. Meanwhile, Regina hanging on the hood like Spider-Man, and Spider-Man was unemployed and high off meth. Like seriously, imagine those kids' trauma. Already kidnapped, and now the kidnapper is body surfing on the hood of the damn car while swerving through traffic. That's not Grand Theft Auto, that's Grand Theft babysitting. So we got Larry dumbass tossing kids over a fence, Jeremy drunk driving with 6 kids in the whip, and Regina stealing cars with children already inside. These are villains of a Tyler Perry movie that nobody asked for. Imagine being the baby mama of Larry Ryder Jr. Like seriously, you enjoying your time away from the kids, you enjoying your day off, you finally getting you some peace. Then all of a sudden you get a phone call just to hear about your kids getting tossed around like bad habits. Them kids gonna need therapy when they get older. Like seriously, when they become adults with grown up brains, they gonna really think to themselves, I'll be damned, my daddy tossed me over a fence when I was a little kid. I need to see somebody about this.